Hello, hello, collective. Welcome to Carmaboo Tarot. For those of you who are new, my name is Carmen. I am an intuitive tarot reader. I do use tarot cards, runes, numbers, letters, crystals, and colorful language. If any of that offends you, feel free to hard left this video. For those of you who are staying, we're going to get an August read for the sign of Gemini. All right, Gemmies. So, important things for August. It was named after Augustus. And he picked the 8th month because it was the month with the largest amounts of triumphs, which means a huge amount of strength, okay? So the number 8 is associated with strength and protection. August can be derivative from the word majestic. So the hot days, the cool nights, it's a very majestic month, okay? It's also well known for its awakening powers for people who are going through spiritual battles. All right. All right. Important moons during this month. August 1st is the Sturgeon full moon in Aquarius. It is also the first day of Lammas, which is the first celebration of the harvest season. Things to remember during that time. 1. Harvest what you've sown. 2. Meet your shadows. 3. Shed old, embrace the new. 4. Connect to ancestral wisdom. 5. Nurture yourself. Okay? August 8th is the last quarter moon in Taurus. August 16th is the new moon in Leo. The 24th is the first quarter moon in Saggy. And August 21st is the blue moon in Pisces. Both moons in August are going to be super moons, guys. Also, August 3rd, the moon and Saturn will align and illuminate each other, so you'll be able to see Saturn and the moon with the naked eye. August 27th, Saturn and its ring are going to be opposite the sun, which means you'll be able to see Saturn and its rings with the naked eye. August 13th, the Persian meteor shower will also be here, so you guys will be able, between 3 and 5 a.m. is the best time to view it. You'll be able to see the meteor showers, okay? Super excited about those. I figured I would look into the astrological alignments because Saturn kept coming up in a lot of the first full moon reads, and so I looked into it a little bit. Yeah, Saturn's doing some, it's doing some stuff. We're gonna be feeling some stuff, okay? All right, you guys pulled Skywriting, the Fates. What a beautiful card. Uh-huh. Faded. Nice. Nice. Beautiful. All right. La 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 la. What do we got going? Oh, wow. Stubborn. Some of you might be being delayed, or like something's in your way. Something won't go as you planned it, or it won't do what you want it to do. Dysfunction. Skywriting. I feel like there's a lot of you that really need to pay attention to your astrology this month, with that skywriting card coming out for you guys. Also with the faded card, Degas is also here, which is the card of awakening. So I would take it that during this month you guys are going to be going through a lot of tests with your strength, and having to remain very protective of yourself, of how you're speaking, of your societal views even. And also Rado is here, so protecting yourself while you're traveling could be important to somebody. Just putting it out there. All right, what do we got? All right, at the beginning of month, a cycle just refusing to end itself, and then a lie. Oh my gosh, this is not looking good already. Sweet Jesus. 8 of Cups, refusing to walk away from it still. And then at the end of the month, King of Swords. All right, some sort of very, very big honesty here. Okay. Somebody might just be finally cutting loose on how they feel about something, and it may earn you a reward at the end of it. Like, I feel like there's something that just keeps coming around. It's really fucking annoying. Like, it comes around just long enough to get your attention, and then it just fucking flies away. Or just goes away. Or it escapes somehow. It's something that you know that you need to end. I think you're fully aware of that. I think you're just kind of waiting on, like, a final confirmation at this point. It's kind of the energy that I'm getting of it. Problem is, you're still not walking away from it. And it could be for materialistic reasons. It could be the fact that you, they hold something against you. Alright, let's dig. Let's dig. Yeah. Obstacles or stagnation are the reason why it hasn't fucking ended. Somebody may be, like, not communicating. There could be, like, a no contact order or something. Somebody could have moved away, even with the world card. Like maybe somebody moved away, moved out, and they were struggling to communicate to get the hindrances out the way. It does need to be worked on, okay? Whatever the situation is that you are struggling to maintain, okay? Because that's skyrocketing. Whatever it is that's making you look, curse the gods and scream at the sky. That's what we're talking about here, Jimmy. Okay, whatever that situation is. Ace of Swords with the Empress, both reversed. Okay, so this could be a feminine figure, somebody who is either sterile or somebody who was considered to be very matriarchal. Okay, that person's energy has shifted. This would have been somebody that would have helped you, somebody that that you would have thought to be this could be somebody that you think is very beautiful, somebody you thought had a lot of abundance, somebody that was very creative, very nurturing, probably gave you harmony at some point. You could have been sexual with this person, doesn't have to be. Um, it could just be that you wanted to be sexual with this person and you never got to, okay? I feel like that Empress kind of reversed her energy on you. She became very like once you realized that you either realized they were lying about how much they had, or you realize that they may be a very beautiful person on the outside, but on the inside they lack refinement. Okay, this person probably um they could argue a lot. They could have like unnecessary luxuries. They may posture themselves to be like the queen of the fucking world. Like they posture themselves so that you believe that they are filled with abundance, but this person is not that. Or at least that's how you view them now. This person could be a Taurus. This person could use sacral magic as well. So if you were sexually active with this person and you find out that they're a liar, but you still are struggling to posture yourself against them, like if you're still struggling to stand up to that person, if you're still sensitive to their flattery, it's probably because they do sacral magic. And please don't mistake that. A lot of people don't even realize that they're doing it. Eight of Cups. What's the Eight of Cups? Ooh, that flippied. Yeah, Six of Cups. All right. The reason you can't walk away from it is because there was still good memories around whatever this was that was prosperous and abundant and wealthy for a while. You can't let it go because you're probably friends with that person for a long time. You're probably nostalgic for the time you spent with them. You could have known this person in your youth, okay? You're still wanting to be generous, to play family with them, to be charitable and share with this person. You're still wanting to re-encounter and gift them. That's why you haven't walked away from the situation. You feel like you still need to give more to it, or that you need to be around it. That person could also be a Virgo. Yeah. Yeah. By the end of the month, you need to be very careful about how you're presenting yourself to people, because I think at the point where you know you need to walk away, but you don't want to, like you're still clinging to that re-encounter. Okay, watch how you're presenting yourself to people, because they're going to be looking at you as if you're arrogant, materialistic. Um, you may even be just speaking the truth to that person at that time, because by that point you're already aware of the lie, and you're just like, at this point it's wasted effort. We're just gonna mark this off as a L. Like this is a lack, a loss. You may have a lack of limitations in letting people verbally have it by the end of the month, because you just lack the direction of where to go next. That's why you can't let go of this other situation, because you don't know where you're going. Okay, a lot of you need to look into your birth charts. You need to figure out where your Chiron is. What is your purpose? What are you meant to do? Like specifically I would say like your 8th to 12th house and your Chiron are going to be extremely important to someone at this point. I do feel like I'm speaking to someone who is like getting into like middle age or later age. Like there's a lot of you who are going to be from the age of like, we'll say 35 to 55, somewhere in that range, where you should have already moved past this. You should have already moved past this, Jimmy. And for whatever reason, you just can't. But for a lot of you, this is just letting go of something. So let's look at it from another aspect. If this is more or less about a job, like you can't quit one job because you don't have another one to go to here, okay? Now let's say someone offers you a job opportunity, but you like say you go into the interview or to do a little bit of work there or to see what the environment's about or training even, and you realize that situation is not as it's not what they it is not it's not what they presented, okay? It's not going to pay as much. It's not going to have as many benefits. You're not going to be able to express your power there like you were at this other environment, and that's why you're struggling. There's going to be a lot of you that you're going to be forced to have that decision to choose between one opportunity or the other. Problem is you still have good memories at where you're at, okay? Like you still want what you have done in the past to influence how you are treated at this job. And the problem with the new job is you don't have clout there. You don't have clout there, okay? So that's like walking into a whole new world with nothing on your roster. No favors owed, no camaraderie, no clout at all because it's a new situation. Or you could choose to stay in the situation you're in now and continue to be watched, micromanaged, having to accept things that you don't necessarily know you want to accept, or being reunified with friends or coworkers that you may not exactly get along with. For some of you, a person from your past may be being hired into the job you are in now, and you may or may not like that person. That could adjust the scale to whether you decide to walk away or stay where you are. Okay? Watch how do I say this? Don't impose yourself on people. Make sure that you are very clear about what it is that you expect by the end of the month, whether that be with a partner, with a career, with a friend, with a group, with a family member. However this resonates for you, make sure that you are very clear with that person what your expectations are. And I think at that point you will be able to decide whether you want to continue down the path with that person or if you want to throw your energies at something else. Okay? All right, let's get a rune. All right. Let's get a rune here for Gemini. Get a rune here for Gemini. Some of you could really be dealing with a Taurus. I almost said Taurus, and I think there's three cards out here with Taurus on them. Some of you could be dealing with a Taurus. All right, we got Swahilu as your rune. Success, goals achieved, honor, the life force, health. A time when power will be available to you for positive changes in your life, victory, health, and success. Beautiful. That's what you need to focus on. You need to focus on shit that plays on your happies, okay? Shit that makes you feel fulfilled. That's what you need. Move towards your success, towards things you can be victorious with. Things that you can be honest about. Things that absolve your honor, especially with that King of Swords at the end of the month. Y'all need to really focus on, like, I'm not going to say it's how people perceive you, but how you present yourself to people. You need to be open-minded. You need to be able to shift and move with whatever environment you're in. Okay? You got to play the chameleon. All right, woo, okay. Some of you are going to have to sacrifice. Some of you are going to have changes. Some of you need to clean your house. Easy to obtain is easy to surrender. Y'all could be running into a beautiful disaster. Do not travel or journey at this time. Stay away from the water and know that you are protected. Beautiful. That's a whole lot of fucking advice. Jesus Lord. Okay. Some of y'all might be experiencing a death in the family. It's going to cause a huge shift, a huge change or transition with things, especially if it has to do with your protection. Some of you may be having to clean out someone's house. Condolences to anybody that is going through that. For others of you, this is just a change in a lifestyle, a change in environment. Like maybe you have to, say you go to this other job and you get like a managerial position and you have to clean house. You know, those of them that like refuse to take the trash out or wouldn't sweep the floors or didn't wear gloves to handle chemicals or something. Like some of you are going to be doing some deep cleaning of yourself as well. Like there's a lot of you here who are really going within, especially with that hanged man reversed and trying to decide like what is it that I truly believe in or what is it that I've been spoon-fed to believe. Okay? A lot of you are struggling with that reflective energy, struggling with what you're connected to and what you know for fact, like what your wisdom versus the interconnected wisdom that you've been taught. Okay, some of you might be battling some generational chains here. Keep in mind that easy to obtain is easy to surrender. So if it was too easy to get it, it's going to be too easy to lose it too. Okay, especially with people looking for jobs right now. If it's too easy to get in, it's probably too easy to lose too. Okay. Anybody looking at buying a vehicle at this point, I would not recommend that. Some of you are going to be struggling with like a battle internally of whether you should stay or you should leave. And by leave, I mean like moving. So that's like moving jobs to a whole other city or physically moving out of a home or some of you might be getting the urge to do like a long road trip, like a spiritual cleanse. If you do decide to do that, stay away from water. The reflective energy of it is just going to magnify a lot of shit, that a lot of things that were in stagnation, that were hindrances to you, that I don't think that you're quite ready to walk away from yet. Okay, I would wait for that re-encounter, that Six of Cups energy, whoever's coming back around or whatever situation is repeating itself. I would wait for that to come back around before you decide to go full-fledged into anything that has to do with travel or water. Okay, yeah, a beautiful disaster. Some of you, that could be how you're reflecting upon yourself. You need to do things externally before you work on your internal. That's what I'm going to say. So like if you have external issues, Gemini, that you want to deal with, like if you want to lose weight, if you want to, you know, cut and dye your hair, if you want to have your teeth done, or if you want to work on your environment first. Like if environment is what you have to work on first. So say I'm speaking to a Gemmy who is struggling with like a permanent source of stability right now. Like if you don't have a permanent home or you don't have a reliable vehicle, that is what you need to work on first. I'm not recommending buying a car at this time though. I'm really seeing housing as the issue here with Rado reverse. This is someone who is struggling to decide what to keep and what to give away, what to throw out and what to keep, what energies need to be swept away and forgotten, and what energies need to be swept up, cleaned, and put away. Okay, this is like going through your wardrobe and deciding what still fits and what does not. Okay, so like if you're going through your closet and there's, let's say, a jacket in there that you have not worn in 10 years and it no longer fits you, but you love the jacket. You've had it for 10 plus years, you love the jacket, you don't want to get rid of it. Maybe like find someone you care about, you know, that will take good care of it to give it to, okay? Or say it's like someone trying to do some deep cleaning here. If you start cleaning and you start realizing that it's just more and more and more and more and more that you have to get done, you need to come to peace with the fact that it still needs to be done. Like, this is not something you want to do halfway. Like, consider this your fall cleaning, okay? Especially with the Lammas energy here. Okay, so Lammas, you need to shed the old to embrace the new, okay? Connecting to your ancestral wisdom. Okay, clean means healthy. That you can look it up in any way, shape, or form to history. Clean, if it's clean and it smells good, chances are it's not evil. Like, that's how they always viewed shit back then, and that we still do to this day, okay? And then the meeting of your shadows. There's a lot of you that need to transit into getting rid of things that you no longer need, okay? Y'all could have like adult children that you're still protecting. Stop protecting them. Sometimes in order for somebody to learn, they have to fall on their face. It is what it is. They may be a beautiful disaster of an adult, okay? Shit's got to change. Shit's got to change. You're protected, you're shielded, but you cannot keep doing for others if they're not changing. If you have protected them, given them everything they need to transit into success here with Swahilu, and they still fail to commit, they fail to succeed, there is a problem. You're making it too easy for them. Easy to obtain is easy to surrender. Make it harder. Sometimes you got to hit the wall to understand. Just a little bit. All right, those are heavy. I love you, Jemmy. I'm sorry. I love y'all. Heavy, heavy, heavy. Clean the house. Know you're protected. Stay away from raw water. Focus on your awakening, your success, your goals, your happiness, and do not buy any damn cars. Okay, I love y'all. Those are the messages that I have for you. If they resonate, please do hit the like, share, subscribe. Feel free to comment. If you'd like a personal, my email is in the description box below the video. And with that, I will wish you all lots of love and light.